We shall examine the evidence acquired yesterday. A wood trinket, substance from Fowler's washstand, and the gloves I found at Sherringford Hall.
I'm just a genius.
We shall examine the evidence acquired
I'm
yesterday.
just a genius.
A wood trinket, substance from Fowler's washstand, and the gloves I found
Although,
at Sherringford Hall.
I feel like I'm brute forcing this more than I'm actually figuring it out. Okay, what do we need to gloves?
Let me study this more closely.
I don't know what you... We're back here again. Study more closely.
A very fine white cotton.
Okay, excellent. Let's study our greasy balls.
Let's examine it under the microscope.
We're examining our balls under the microscope, guys.
Greasy substance. Very interesting. Let me study this more closely.
Okay, magnifying glass.
I recognize the style of this trinket.
Privacy, please? No. Your balls are here for us all to share. I'm such a child. Is that all I needed to do? Yes. Substance. We've been playing balls again.
I could not wait for you much longer. We have but a brief moment to discuss your notes before joining the inspector at Sherringford Hall. Poor Lestrade must have spent a terrible night.
My word, Holmes. Even you have admitted that this case is uniquely perplexing and difficult.
I agree, it's difficult.
You are, of course, correct. I still have not arrived at a reasonable and definite explanation of these events. You see, Watson, our success lies entirely in our ability to sift through the vast amounts of facts and evidence we have at our disposal and discern which items are of true significance. We cannot allow ourselves to be blinded by the superficial logic of forced hypotheses. We also must not overlook the trifles, as by their very existence they can destroy the most solid of theories. Watson, consider this. All persons intimately involved with the preparations for the reception knew the precise position Sir Bromsby would occupy on that stage. We must remark that they had this knowledge for at least a week beforehand. Numerous experts have made much of the fact that the deadly shot was of unnatural precision. We have also learned that Horace Fowler was a renowned expert on all types of mechanical devices and automatons. Then Fowler is found dead a mere 2 days ago. These facts give rise to a serious line of inquiry.
I find your deductions quite probable, Holmes.
But how can we explain the guest list with notes? Any probable theory about these events must correspond in all ways, including the smallest of details. Watson, I have a general idea of what you discovered during your return to the Flatham railway station. Please correct me if I get any detail wrong. You learned from the station master that several minutes before the arrival of the last train to London, two men entered the station one after another. First, there appeared a tall man clothed as a worker. His hat was lowered to hide his eyes, his right hand bandaged. He took a place in the right corner near the platform. A few moments later, Horace Fowler came in and sat down on a bench. He spoke briefly with the station master and by all appearances seemed to be freezing. I can add that you have probably learned that the station master began to work in Flatham only 4 years ago. The rest you can tell yourself.
Really, Holmes, you were right concerning the information I received from the station master. When I entered the railway station...
I don't understand any of what he's just said, just saying. Oh, now we're playing as him? Okay, cool. Let's go over this way. He does like to talk.
Hello. If you could, I need some information regarding the last scheduled train to the north. Specifically, the one that ran 2 days ago.
Well, you're a bit late for that
You're
train,
one of those fellows from London working with Fletcher, aren't you? Wait a second, let's see. 2 days ago, or rather 2 nights. That was the night when Mr. Fowler was here.
Did you see him?
As clearly as I see you now. But he didn't seem well. He was all muffled up, and every time he opened his mouth, it was to cough. The people from the village say that he's an odd one who's always amusing himself with gewgaws and puppets.
What's a gewgaw?
Do you see him often?
No, I don't know him that well, because he didn't travel very often. I didn't think it was a good opportunity to make his acquaintance.
He does sound like a very
but he
nice
wasn't
northern
able to
chap,
say
doesn't
more
he?
than a few words without suffering a sudden coughing fit. It seemed he was travelling
He's
to the
someone who will
north.
be able to tell you
However,
like
I
which train
cannot say
you
with
need
any
to get on
certainty
rather
that he
than being
arrived
like,
there.
know your train.
Was there anyone else on the platform?
He sounds
Yes,
helpful.
there was a fellow. I could see his face beneath his cap. For a second I thought he had a revolver in his pocket, but then I noticed that it was merely his hand. It was
Is
all
that a
done up
gun
with
in
a
your
large
pocket, or are you
bandage
just happy
due
to see
some
me?
wound, I suppose.
That's
Where
how
was
we got the
he?
greasy
Exactly.
balls.
He stood in that corner over there, and Mr. Fowler arrived a
it.
bit later. I heard the sound of his coughing for about 5 minutes after that. When the train arrived, they boarded the same carriage.
And where might I find this train carriage?
Why, right here. They always use the same carriages when they put together the night trains.
Aha, and here
I
it
will
is.
never stop.
This is most advantageous.
If it will be a help, I can
Advantageous.
hold the train for 1 or 2
What a
minutes at the
word.
station, so you might have a look inside.
Thank you very
Like the
much.
Luke inside.
Well, I must
you, sir.
investigate these matters.
Until later, sir.
You look dashing in that outfit, by the way. Just saying. Can I inspect this bench? I can inspect the bench.
It could be evidence.
I'm pretty sure that was just like a feather from like a dove, but okay. A white feather. Could somebody tickle me with that? Wait. Stop. Okay. Did you say that I could go indoors? I'd like to go indoors, please. Let me in.
Have you found something, sir?
A feather.
Well, I must investigate these matters.
Until later.
The crazy white eyes are sending me. It's 2004 graphics. what do you expect? Can I go this way? Absolutely not. Why would I even be allowed to do that? I thought we could go inside. Can I not go inside? Please, just let me inside. Let me inside. If I go all the way down here and it doesn't let me do anything, I'm going to be fuming. Of course. He said that I could go inside, did he not? Or did I mishear? I'm just stood on the bush. That's not very good. He did say I could.
Have you found something?
Didn't he? The wagon.
And where might I find this train carriage?
Why, right here. They always use the same carriages when they put together the night trains.
Aha, and here it is. This is most advantageous.
If it will be a help, I can hold the train for 1 or 2
Oh, we need
minutes
to
at
look
the
at the
station,
train.
so
You see,
you might have a look inside.
If I'd listen,
Thank you very much.
this game would be so much easier. I just
Well,
wasn't
I
listening.
must investigate these matters.
Until later, sir.
So we need to go into the train. Gimme. Let me onto the train now. Can I? It still doesn't let me enter. Oh, down here. Ad bread? You have an ad for bread? Excellent. We love bread ads. Okay. Simmy, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Now you don't have bread ads. Thank you so much, Sydney. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. And the fact that you've used your prime on me as well. Scurry bread ads, exactly. And you've used the prime, honestly. I feel special. Was it the greasy balls? Be honest. Did you like my greasy balls that much? Yours is for popsicles? I mean, we also love popsicles as well, I'll admit. I feel like there's something on here that we need to look at. Maybe not. Are we just staring at some seeds? I think we are. They don't look very comfortable, do they? I don't think there's anything in there that we need to worry ourselves about. It's good you're staring them under a microscope. Ah, you like the examination of greasy balls. Understood.
Someone has forgotten their cap, and I believe that hairs on it are red.
Red. We found some red pubes in the mustache trimmers. I realise how stupid that sounds. Did we just become friends? I guess we did. You just love my balls and my red pubic hairs. Too much, I guess. This is getting out of hand. It's your fault. You started it. At what point are they pube trimmers? They just found red hair. To be fair, they were mustache trimmers, but same thing. Nothing else in there, I don't think. What's this?
A Cherapaki cigarette. The same as Holmes found at Sherringford Hall.
So the same dude who was at the hall was here. That is what I've deducted from all of this. Can I go out now? Can I leave? Is that everything that I need to examine? There's nothing here. You see, this is my problem. Okay, this is the problem I have with the game. How? That looks like any other of these damn scratches.
Another white feather? Is someone travelling with chickens?
I mean, they may be. It's not our right to judge. You're in New York, Boston, Connecticut, that
A
area.
red hair. This is splendid.
I know
Watson.
those places.
I did not dare to disturb your thoughts on our way back to London last night. I had quite forgotten about this hat.
I'm just gonna noodle while we talk. It's always that weird, like, eating on stream, because suddenly I forget how to do it, and I'm just like... Who's this stranger in my house?
What can we do for you
Is this the
today,
start of a
Mr. Holmes?
of a Snow White film? Like,
Come near, Wiggins.
What's going on? Oh, the children.
Mind you look sharp.
That explains
There'll
why
be an
they're
extra
so small.
guinea for the lad that finds him. Goodbye. We must leave now, Watson. Let us
Why
return to
was his
Sherringford
shoulders
Hall.
like a hench? Has he been working out? Has he been going to the gym? That voice. Literally, they were some broad-ass shoulders. What is going on? I mean, that didn't give me much time to noodle, to be honest. Okay. Where are we going? Back to the hall. Everybody,
Come
don't
in.
forget to hydrate, since we're in some sort of stupid little heatwave. You just had noodles too? Oh my god, we are friends. We're twinning today.
My respect, madam. It would seem that you have received good news.
Oh, it's Miss Bromsby and her admirer, Lieutenant Harrington. It is wonderful to see love bloom despite such
I will
tragic
take
circumstances.
It's cold and cloudy. I will take it.
Thank you.
Simi, thank you for the follow. Wait, can you subscribe without following? I guess you can.
Have you ever
Thank
met
you.
White
Welcome in.
Collins?
The nephew of the late Sir Bromsby.
Like you haven't been here for the last
Oh,
like
I've
hour.
seen him just a few times since I was hired at
Welcome in.
Sherringford Hall. He stopped visiting the hall because of a quarrel with his uncle, I think.
How would you describe him?
He was a very tall and slender young man with
I mean, we
bright
do-
red hair.
I mean,
he's not well mannered.
The voice acting is leaving something to be desired. However, it was made in 2004, so from the standards of 2004, I mean, I don't know if it would be a good or not, because I'd have been what in 2004? I'd have been 8. I'd have been 8, so at 8 I was playing horse racing games. at 8 years old.
Have you seen Inspector Lestrade?
G1 jockey,
He is
hell
with Miss
yeah, let's
Bromsby and
fucking
Lieutenant
go. I
Harrington
was
in Sir Bromsby's
champion
office.
jockey
He's
every
waiting
single
for you.
year. I was unbeatable. I was unbeatable. Pippa Fuddle games, I loved Pippa Fuddle. They were my jam. We had like a cupboard under the set, like it was like proper like Harry Potter style, right? And that's where our computer was. And I always remember like I'd get my mum to like sit with me, and we'd both play the Pippa Funnel games and stuff. And there was always one mission that you had to chase somebody on a motorbike, on a quad bike, and if you didn't level up your horse enough, it was so hard to do. And I remember like the first time I did it, I was like, "Oh my god, do it! I'm stuck." And I like cried.
Thank you for
so
your
it was only like
assistance,
3.
Miss Lambert.
You are surely welcome.
You were deployed to Korea in 2004. Holy shit! How long were you?
Hello. You seem
you
to
in
be
the
in a
army for?
fine mood.
Oh, yes, because I am sure that Miss Bromsby and Lieutenant Harrington
Just
will
look
make
for
a
his daughter
splendid
every time
couple.
she got.
He's very
she got a
handsome
new
and
one.
rich.
You are what the real MVP.
Wait, and how do you know this?
The brother of my cousin's boyfriend is currently employed in the Queen's Army Hostel. He said
Yeah,
that
all
the
of
lieutenant
my
gave
games
him a
are
very
were
generous
either
tip when he
horsey
carried the
games
lieutenant's
or
trunks during his move.
You don't
like
say.
Sims or
Yes,
like
and if
Zoo
they decide
Tycoon.
to get married and make their home here, we won't be afraid for our jobs. And considering their youth, the family wouldn't stop growing anytime soon. I used to be a nurse, you know.
Did you? How very interesting. I don't care.
Well, I must leave you now.
Please say hello
Well,
for
so
me
while
to
I
your
was
doctor
while I was
friend.
playing all of those like horsey games, my mum and my uncle were playing like the Resident Evil games. So that's what I kind of grew up on, was Resident Evil and horses. The Sims games were so much fun. They were. They really were. What am I doing? I should
Well,
really
I must
listen to
leave you now.
what these people
Please say
say,
hello for me to your doctor friend.
because I don't have a Scooby. Been in it for 4 years. You did nerd stuff. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. What am I doing?
Closed.
Zombie horse apocalypse? Every single day. Every single day. Go back. You saw a pixel, did you actually? Or are you just bluffing me? If you're bluffing, you mean banned. Pixel? Where? No. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. Keep going. Where are we? There? In the front door? Chair?
I have nothing to do here.
Oh, well then. That solves that. In the front door. I mean, the way that this game goes, it wouldn't surprise me if that was like a speck of dust that we did to like test tube. I don't think there's anything there. Could be wrong. Probably wrong. Where am I? Okay, let's go through this. Let's go through this door. Because I don't know why we're back here.
Closed.
I'm now floating. Excellent. Excellent work. I don't need gravity. Fuck gravity.
Closed.
I love how I'm steadily getting higher and higher.
Closed.
Do we now need to wait? Do we need to go upstairs? Man doing his own thing. He grew wings. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Mary.
Hello,
That's
sir.
exactly what I just said.
Tell me, Mary, do you remember Wyatt Collins?
Oh, he's a black sheep, that one is. He had a bad habit of stealing from the wine cellar at night. Then he was so saucy, he tried to pin it on the staff the next day. Can you imagine that?
So you weren't fond of him, on the whole?
He spoke ill of everyone. Why, I Delacour the day our master tossed him howling into the street because the blackguard dared to slander Mr. Grimble.
How dare he
Well,
slander
I
Mr.
will see you
Grimble.
later, Mary.
Goodbye.
Toodle pip, cheerio. I'm going upstairs now.
Well, it's not too early. I've just informed
It's
Miss
a party,
Bromsby
innit,
about
isn't
Mr.
it?
Fowlett. Besides, I told her about the notes that suggested Sir Bromsby's wish to amend his will in favour of Mr. Grimble. According to our solicitors, this new development does complicate the succession. Let's hope Mr. Bromsby's safe contains an official document which will allow us to see things more clearly. I do hope you've discovered the code, because I did not sleep well last night and I'm in no mood for riddles.
Well, I'm in no mood for riddles either, sir.
Do you know the code?
Do you know the code?
Why is it down to me? It's like the fate of the world is in my hands. I think I do know the code, actually, now that I think about it.
The sequence of numbers found at Fowlett's should help me discover the code.
One one 2 0 1 1. What? No, it only goes up to 5. At least those ones aren't greasy. I don't know. Okay, let's try. Okay, 3 1 2 2 1 1.
It is simplicity itself.
All hail Simi. What the fuck? What? I mean, Simi is an actual god right now. What on earth? How did you?
This could
How?
be valuable evidence. What could this key open?
Go back? Okay, explain. Explain, please. Don't question, just appreciate the brain. Oh, I appreciate. I am like bowing down to Simi right now. How on earth did you figure that out? Each column? Wait, column that way or that way? The position of the 2 is the number. I'm already confused. So in column 1, this column, the 2 is the bead. The 2 is the 3rd digit down. It's a... Right, okay. Also, and then the 1. So you said 3 1, but then the 2's down here, so surely that'd be 3 4, no? I mean, either way, I am happy that we have done it. It worked. It worked. I am not going to question it. I just wanted to know how
Bank
his
statements.
big ass brain figured that
I
out.
have no interest in this.
Well, we do have an interest in it because I'm
I
telling
have
you we
no
have
interest
an interest
in this.
Use
I
the
have
key.
no interest in
Holmes.
this. I have no interest in this.
Fine, don't have an interest. Have it your way. I opened it. Hooray. Is nobody interested in the fact that I've opened the safe? Your attitude and your behaviour in this affair that has set us one against the other is vile and Contemplable? I don't know. Abandon all thoughts about the Fairfax Theatre and the soil on which it stands. You conduct yourself as a Brizzard? A Brizzard. Brizzard. And they always come to a bad end. Okay, Richards. Excellent, yes, cool.
I have a
Diaries.
feeling that I should inspect this Fairfax Theatre. It appears to be Bromsby Enterprises territory now, and Grimble's office should be nearby.
Excellent, let's go there immediately. Except I can't because it won't let me. Was there something on this desk that I could use the key for? I can't remember. Holmes? Can I go through this door? Can I talk to any of these people?
Not one shred of paper about the inheritance. My superiors keep pressing on me, saying that we're going to a crisis in the city. For now, I'll check into this Richards character. What are your plans?
First of all, I will need this key. I presume that you have had neither the time nor the opportunity to inform Mr. Grimble about the current state of the investigation. As it is the weekend, could you ask him to come in?
Rest assured, it will be done.
Miss Bromsby, I will ask you for your continued patience. I have given you my word that I would discover the truth, and upon my word, I shall find it. Gentlemen, Watson, we must take our leave.
Yay, now we can go. Excellent.
But
New area, who
what
dis?
are we doing at this place? And why did you ask Lestrade to call Herman Grimble to Sherringford Hall?
To ensure Grimble would not find us here. In the pursuit of justice, Watson, we are once more obliged to bend the law.
Sorry,
We're giving him the old slip around.
If Scotland Yard can be shown the necessity of searching the offices of Bromsby's cement works, many things may happen.
Exactly, Holmes.
Why
Now,
is this dude
Watson,
just stood
we
it?
need to find a way into the cement works. Oh, Watson, it seems fortune favours us.
Just give me a leg up. Hop on over. Be right. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Goblet. The last time I
Mr.
saw
Goblet.
you were filling barrels with motor oil.
Well, I'll be jiggered, Mr. Holmes. It is a small world, isn't it? Your days of roaming the docks are long past now, aren't they? Same for me. Tell me, what brings you to these parts?
Are you the watchman for this factory?
Not official, like. This would be Fat Dub's job. But I take his place on weekends and he
Fat
checks in on
Dubs?
the by and by.
He looks like a fisherman, doesn't he, with his little fisherman
Who
jacket?
is regular night watchman?
Maybe
That
he
would
is a
be
fisherman.
Marty
Maybe
and
that's
his
what he's
dogs.
just said. No, I've
Why,
listened
Mr.
to him.
Holmes?
Because I never listen.
In truth, I'm interested in the recent murder of Sir Bromsby. My investigation convinces me that vital evidence may well lie within this place.
Say nothing more. Here's the key for the office. It's the building just to the right after the entrance. The building's in the centre of the workers' cloakrooms. I don't think you'll find much to interest you there. Further in the yard, there's the storehouse for raw materials.
Right, that's 3 big areas I've now got to
Do
investigate.
you also have the
That's
key
a
to
lot of
the
areas.
former Fairfax Theatre?
No, I don't have that key. The only key I know of was given to Mr. Grimble when the building was bought.
Oh, so we're going to break in. Excellent.
Mr. Holmes, you must make haste, as Dubbs has not been by for over 2 hours, so I'd expect him in the next quarter hour or so. No need for thanking me. This is small service indeed for all that you've done for me in the past.
So we've got
will
15
return.
minutes to
I'll
search
wait
this
for you.
entire building. Not happening. Not with my timings of things. Okay. We are going this way. If I can find the footsteps. There we go. So this building is what we need the key to, yeah? Correct.
Closed.
Well, good job we have a key.
Come, Watson.
Exactly. Come, Watson.
Watson, stay by this window and let me know as soon as you see a large man coming from the other side of the street.
Okay,
All
back
right,
to the
Holmes.
safe code. Okay. I'm with you. Mentally. I'm there. That's just going back through the door again, isn't it? Let's go this way. Oh, there's a lot of doors here. Okay. Okay, so 3 times 1, 2 2s and 1 1. Right, okay, so is it... Okay, so 1 1, 2 1s equals 2. 1 2 and 1 1 is 3. 3 1s plus... I'm stressed. Oh, right, okay. Read it out as you go. Okay, so 3 1s, 2 2s, 1 1. Oh, 3 1s, 2 2s, 1. How? How on earth are you supposed to figure that out? It's a good job that you were here, otherwise we would have been there for ages. Like, we would have been there for hours upon hours, and I would have probably given up.
They must
Sherlock
have never
brain?
cleaned here before.
Indeed, I do not have a Sherlock brain. That's the same thing as what was in Thingy-Bob's house. What do we have? Anything or nothing? That's a big ass map. Are we not going to investigate that? We are. Maybe. Okay, what is?
What a beautiful model.
Can we set it on fire? No, maybe not. Never mind. Is there anything on here that we can pick up? Maybe? No. Oh, okay, we have many doors. Loud
Let's
people
have a closer
outside.
look.
Again. Let's have a closer look. Would you like a magnifying glass? No? Never mind then.
Photographs of several completed projects of Bromsby's enterprises. It is young Grimble, and there are visible signs of family resemblance between the two men.
Family resemblance, you say?
Closed.
Damn it, do we have a key?
Closed.
Yes.
This is a veritable museum. An old souvenir from India.
Lamp. Why do people talk so loudly? Honestly, it's one of my irksomes. My irksomes. Let me into this drawer. I know I can go into this drawer. Don't even try and...
Closed. Closed.
Well, it's not closed, is it?
Closed.
It's really not. Let's just use a knife.
Closed.
Like, you can let me in there. Like, I know you can. Room.
I'll examine this statue of Ganesh.
Oh.
A
Hello?
miniature of Bromsby.
A Bromsby miniature. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I didn't fall down the toilet and get sucked into the land of evil. Okay. So we found a miniature. Okie dokes. Would that miniature go on the thingy outside? Oh,
Closed.
damn it. Key? Key. Account book. What that? Is that more account things? Excellent. £12,000. Imagine. Okay. Is that everything? In here? I think so. Okay, let's go and pop that miniature onto the thingy of London. Thingy of London. Yeah, this thing. That should go in right there. Oh! A key, another one. Do you reckon that's for the desk? The desk key? Like, I wish it would say, like, a desk key on it, rather than just being, like, key. Well, I can see it's a key, thank you very much. I almost was choked and drowned and died.
Closed.
This key, yes.
Grimble will know that his drawer was opened if I take this key. I can't keep these documents.
Well. Melvyn, you must pay, W. Cool, excellent, lovely job. Oh. See, how on earth was I meant to see that? How was I meant to see that?
This writing is very hesitant and jittery.
Well, we don't like jittery writing, do we? Don't be stupid, Grimble. Accept my conditions, unless you do be assured I will tell everything I know to anyone within earshot of Sherringford Hall. That's the same writing as Richards. Is it? Dwight Richards. I feel like they're kind of similar. Anything else? Do we need to go and speak to Thingy-Bob downstairs? Yeah, that's my my gripe with this game. You have some great eyes.
This key reminds me of another.
Hurry, Holmes! I see someone coming.
One moment. I must take care that everything appears undisturbed.
I don't.
Quickly, let us secure a cab.
Honestly,
I must
Simmy,
send
you are a
several messages
lifesaver.
of great importance.
Because I would have been going around in complete
Please
circles.
sit down, Holmes. Even if you do not intend to eat, your constant agitation has been tiresome all evening. Besides, it threatens to ruin my digestion.
Like, I wish they had, like, I don't know, like some kind of tracking
but this
mechanism of,
activity
you know, you
allows me
found,
to
like,
concentrate. I suppose
3 out of
in
6
solving
clues
of
in this room or
case,
something.
my brain must have priority over your stomach.
Ah, Holmes!
Hush, Watson. I can hear steps on the stairs. But the tread is too heavy to belong to the person I was expecting. Ah, it would seem that the army has arrived. In time to settle our quarrel.
I hope I've not disturbed you gentlemen by arriving unannounced and at such a late hour.
Nonsense. Please come in, Lieutenant. We are pleased with the diversion offered by your presence.
Well, frankly speaking, I came with the hope that I could learn something of your progress on the case.
I'm progressing into insanity. How about that?
But you must tell me first, what is your interest in this case?
Oh, I see. Well, you must understand that, well, to speak plainly, Mr. Holmes, here is my position. I had not set foot on British soil for quite some time until now. A few short days ago, I saw an angel. It was Miss Lavinia, whom I then dared fall in love with. There it is, and I'm not afraid to say it.
My
he's
good
in
man,
love with her.
your meaning escapes me.
Several moments later, her father lies dead, and she is considered the main suspect in this affair. But I tell you, this is impossible, because I
Didn't
could
this
not
was
and
a
dared not
romance
take my eyes
game?
off of her.
So what is your concern?
It seems my unguarded and devoted attentions towards Miss Bromsby during her troubled days have left no doubt as to my true feeling for her. Inspector Lestrade has intimated that the court may consider my testimony to be tainted by my affections. Thus my evidence disregarded. What is worse, I could even be accused of giving false evidence.
Ah, that is
It's not
horrible.
very good.
We will take every effort to avoid it.
Mind yourself.
Mind
what
yourself.
do you want of me?
That is why I have come to see you, Mr. Holmes. If I must seem to abandon her to save her honour and her life, then I will leave. Even if it means the absolute destruction of our happiness. But you, Mr. Holmes, could you intervene so that I will not be brought to this terrible choice? I will be eternally in your debt.
Naturally, you must not lose hope, young man. Am I not right, Holmes?
Anything is possible, Watson. Your hope is based on an assurance, which, in good faith, I cannot give, my dear Lieutenant. However, I can give you this advice. Abandoning Miss Bromsby will do her case no good, even if her appearance in the dock proves unavoidable. Well, goodbye, Lieutenant.
I will heed your advice, Mr. Holmes.
Wait, I will see you to the door.
The door's like right there, it's right behind him. I'm sure he won't get lost.
We got him, Mr. Holmes. He was going into the Bromsby cement works.
What did you say, Wiggins?
I've got broader
The
shoulders
man
in
you're
his back.
looking for went into the Bromsby cement works, mister, to the rear entrance. It was at night. Stapleton spotted him clear as day. Isn't that right, Stapleton?
Here's your money, and your extra guinea as promised. Well earned, lads. Bravo, Stapleton.
Either these
Sometimes,
doors
Holmes,
are really
I
small,
do not know what stops
or
me from...
us two are
What are
giants.
you going on about, Watson?
Like,
You know very well what I am
we're
referring
taller
to.
than the door.
This brave young soldier is in total despair and broke down in tears in these very rooms. But the great Sherlock Holmes could not give him a farthing of hope or compassion. No, on the contrary, the great Holmes assures him instead that his beloved will likely stand trial, which...
We do not have time to argue my methods. My irregulars have just found the mysterious passenger
Irregulars.
who took the train with a man presumed to be Horace Fowlett on the very night that Fowler was murdered. Our elusive passenger has been traced to the Bromsby Cement Works. There is not a moment to lose. I must return to that place. Are you with me?
The Bromsby Cement Works, of course.
The word of the irregulars. What a
According
name.
to Mr. Goblet, the cement factory will be guarded by a pair of dogs. We need to be very discreet.
Doggy! I see them. Who's banging outside? How dare they? Okie dokes. I immediately can't move. Excellent. Can I go this way, please? No. Oh, ladder. I barely fucking see that ladder. It's too dark. Aha.
Come, Watson. Stay here, Watson. If anyone attempts to scale this wall, then cross over to this side. Make as much noise as you can to attract the guard.
Be careful, Holmes.
I must get to the main office and locate the key to the Fairfax Theatre without being noticed by the guard and his dogs.
This
I
is
must
not
stay
gonna go
hidden
well.
at all times when I move.
This is not going to go well at all. Is that a dog? No, that's a wheelbarrow, I think. I can't see. Oh, it's so much clearer on the screen. Like on my screen, this is all just like total darkness. Okay, so the dogs went this way, didn't they? Did they? I don't know. Oh my god. Okay, so he's going that way, so I must go this way. I can't see. Maybe I'll just watch it on the stream. It'll be easy. It'll be easy for me to see. Okay, Doggo's over there. Okay, where's Doggo going? Go, 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 go. Doggo's gone.
What now? Who's there?
Absolutely nobody's there.
Stop where you are.
How? How did he see me? The case of Sherrington, the case is closed. The investigation failed to get all the necessary evidence in time. Therefore, Miss Lavinia was accused and sentenced to death. The right-hander killed himself. A few months after these events, the Bromsby Enterprises collapsed, showing a major crisis in the city. I shall always regret these unfortunate events and my failure to close this case. Is that it? Why? Why are we in the home screen? Why are we in the home screen? It's going to put me right back to when I... You're a bastard. That is nasty. That's kind of annoying. Right. Save. Save. Okay. We're saved. Did we save? We definitely saved. We 100% saved. Okay, ladder. Pick up, because I can't see. Put that there. I'm going to have to watch it on stream, because I literally can't see shit.
Stay here, Watson. If anyone attempts to scale this wall, then cross over to this side. Make as much...
Be careful.
I must...
Okay. Now we avoid these two. Do you reckon it's easier to go this way? Can we hurry up? Thank you. Can we run? Oh, doggo's there. Doggo's there. Wait. No, Holmes. What are you doing? Or do we... what's the best way to... Because he's going to circle around this way. Isn't there two dogs? Okay, we've got one doggo there.
What now? Who's there?
Oh, it's such a good job. Okay, so doggo saw us there.
Stop where you are.
Alright. Okay. So it's here that we need to go, isn't it? Now what? Now what?
Closed.
Why is it closed? Use the key. Use the key. Use the key. Thank you.
Perfect. I am here. I believe I shall find the key in this office.
That was...
I must repeat all the steps I took before to get the Fairfax Theatre key in Grimble's desk.
I had help on that. I didn't do that on my own. Did not do that on my own. What am I doing? Same steps as we did last time. I really wish. Do we need to... Oh. Right, okay. So we can still use the key. Why have you just done a full 360? I don't understand why you did that. Oh, that's the figurine. Okay. So we need to put the figurine back into the thing. Is there going to be another key on the floor this time? I don't know, I can't see because it's all dark. Why are we doing the exact same thing as we did last time?
Observe. Grimble must have been here.
Must he? Excellent. Okay. Warehouse key. So that's the building that we went past on the way in. I ain't having that happen again. Absolutely no chance.
Now I shall travel to the Fairfax Theatre, but I must take care that the guard does not see me.
So here we go again. Okay, where's the dog? Dog goes over there now. Is he going to see me behind this carriage? Probably. Oh, there's the... Oh, no!
What now? Who's there?
Why did we just run in front
Stop
of it?
where you are.
Okay, so we can go down and around, but Holmes just needs to get a wiggle on. Go, go, go. This way, this way, this way. Over there. Go, go. Run, Holmes! Run! Run!
Come,
Use the key.
Watson.
Yes.
Let us enter.
Yes! Excellent. I'm a genius.
Watson, look to the gate and let me know if a guard or anyone else is coming.
All right, Holmes.
Fucking saving this shit. Thank you. Not
My word, I can't see anything.
That's just what I was about to say. Although Stream can. Stream's lucky. Is there anywhere where
You
I
may
can...
go, Holmes. I do not see anyone at this moment.
I can't see shit at this moment, so... Aha. Excellent. Although, maybe putting a light on when there's a guard outside isn't the best of ideas, but, oh well. What's
This
in here?
lock is very old. I think I may be able to force it. Let us enter. I must light the lamp. I can't see a thing.
Lamp. Lamp?
Ah, now I see better.
That doesn't look too good.
Traces of blood and hair.
It's a bit suspicious. Keys. Thank you.
The theatre was transformed into a warehouse when Bromsby bought it. Few traces remain from the old days.
I can hear children outside.
Closed. Closed. Closed.
There we go, that worked.
This place is rather sinister.
I mean, the sun on the door says otherwise. What do we have? Nothing? This is rather sinister, I'll agree.
Some relics from the theatre days, most likely.
What are all these hooks? What's under this tarp?
Some relics from the theatre days, most likely.
Can we tar pit. Thank you. This looks like a hole. Can we not pull this back? I would rather like to pull this back, thank you. But I guess not. Last night, okay. Last night, you like watching me suffer? Of course you do, you're just a sadist. So last night, I came back on and I read through everything, okay, because I'm like, I feel like at this point we should be getting a grasp of like the game and where this is going, but I just wasn't, and I was like, right, okay, I need to take some time and decipher these strange scrawlings on the things. So I came back on last night and I read through everything. So one thing that I found. Okay, here we are in all of our glory. Dugan, how are we doing, pal? Welcome in. How Nick? Have I asked you how you are? I can't remember. Nick, how are we? Hope we're doing good. So, okay, I have my pen, my trusty pen, because I was making notes. So, okay, so Fowler was our solicitor dude person, and Bromsby was the one who, no, we're Bromsby. Grimble is our business associative, right? So as I was reading through everything, I came across, was it Wallace Collins, this one, this WC. So Wallace is pen is Bromsby's nephew. Okay, the one with the red hair. I think he has red hair. I can't remember if he does or not. So Wallace is the one who is making threats, and I was like, well, why would Wallace be making threats towards Grimble? Okay, and then I had a look at these money transfers. Well, no, not that one. This one. Okay. Now, £5,000 authorised by Grimble. £400 authorised by Bromley. £12,000 Grimble. Italy, the Deutschlands, France, and Spain. All of major amounts of money. I think Grimble has been, what do you call it? The taking money from the company, extortion. Is it extortion? I don't know. That's his crime. He's been taking money, transferring large amounts of money out of Bromley's company without him knowing. And there was another letter somewhere. Was it this one? Oh, sorry, it was Wyatt, his name, I think. Wyatt Collins, not what did I say? Wilson or something. But this pen, Bromsby had asked Fowler. No, he'd asked Grimble to take his nephew under his wing and like teach him the business, because Wyatt, the nephew, was basically a criminal. He's been in prison before. Where was it? Not this one. There was a letter here. The British Embassy. So Wyatt got arrested abroad, and I'm not sure if he was charged or not. Maybe he was, the sentence. So then when he came back, he was then sent to Grimble to basically whip him into shape. And then that's when I think that Wyatt's found out that Grimble's been extortioning the money and is now starting to threaten him. and then he turns up dead. That's a bit suspicious to me. Oh, it was this one. The report, the investigation. No, not that one. But there was a report somewhere that said that he'd been arrested. Where's the pretty lady at? Do you miss her? You went to pee. I don't know. I've never seen a pretty lady in this chat. If I find one, I'll send her your way. So those were my discoveries last night. Okay, so yeah, I just sat here, read through everything. Some of these were so hard to read. That I was like, eh. But no, so that is what we've deducted. So I think that Wyatt is a piece of nasty business, and he's murdered at least one of them. I don't know if he murdered Bromsby or not. But he's definitely murdered Grimble, I think. Who was the one who was under a sack of potatoes? Was that Grimble? Maybe. No, Fowler. It was Fowler who died, wasn't it? I can't remember. But yeah, those are our discoveries, and I'm pretty sure there is something under that top. However, when I was editing the videos last night, I realised that I apparently have really itchy eyeballs. Can I go down there? Because that looks like
I need something.
a way that I can go down. What's this? Let's have a look at this mysterious white substance.
Quicklime. I must take precautions, as this substance is quite dangerous.
Oh. It is now. Itchy eyeballs? Yes. I do have itchy eyeballs. It's called having hay fever. Okay, yeah, I noticed that there were some footprints on the floor, which I just completely bypassed. Those look like something that I can take. Probably I need somebody to lick me. Lick me. No, I don't. Need somebody to lick my eyeballs. Does anybody volunteer? Yeah, so I noticed these.
I need something.
Normally it's a tape measure for shoe prints, no?
Damp white footsteps. Somebody has been here before us.
They have they? Right, well, I need something to conceal my face from quicklime. Please don't all start looking at me at once. That was such a weird saying. Stay away from my eyeballs. Okay. Can I please? I'm sure that there is something under here. Like, I am positive that we can take this top off.
The knot is too tight. I need something to cut it.
Do we still have the knife? Yes, we do. But yeah, no, I've just got very dry eyeballs from hay fever.
This is quicklime. I need a mask to protect myself.
Oh well, that's a hand. That's a hand right there. I mean, I've not seen a mask. You didn't notice I had eyes? This is going to be a surprise, Nick, but females do have eyeballs. That is in our autonomy. Ah. Wait, we couldn't interact with that before, could we?
A clean cloth. I can use it as a mask.
White dusters. Okay. Can I use this, please? I'm taking notes. Exactly. This'll help you in your endeavours to get a female. They do indeed have eyeballs. What else do females have?
This is quick.
Use that as the mask then, you idiot. Why can't I use it as the... Oh. Is there something else I need? I mean, I can't give away all of our secrets, Nick. Do I need to...
At least with this improvised mask, I can now enter the room with the quicklime.
There we go, okay. I just needed to knife it to pieces. That's cool. We also have fingernails.
We are running out of time.
We have legs. Everything else you're gonna have to find out yourself, I'm afraid.
I need something to remove the body.
Is this doing your head in? If it is, please let me know. How many legs? I can't tell you. That's a secret, sorry. Oh, I need to take an antihistamine, hold on. Once again. Are you having a laugh? Right. I spent, like, what, £5 on these, right? They've given me 7. This is daylight bloody robbery. Why am I being punished for being allergic to things? I don't... And it's worse because I'm literally allergic to everything outside. Like, I'm allergic to grass. I am literally allergic to grass. If I touch grass, I come up in hives. So, I don't know what they want me to do. You have 2.5? Well then.
I need something to remove the body.
I have a bit. Will that help?
I need something to remove the body.
Didn't think it would. Have we seen anything on our way down here? Aperitifs, yeah, they are. I should have got, like, the own brand, but I was very limited on choice. Will this help? What did I even pick up? A pole. A pole will help. Right? I'm sure I can pole the body out. Who is this unfortunate soul? Because I feel like everywhere we go, there's a new body. And I feel like we're about to...
Passport issued to a man named Johansson. Perfect. A bottle of liqueur from the Richmond Abbey. Watson, over here.
The
Watson,
Abbey?
go secure
We've
a
not
white
been to the
cloth
Abbey,
around
have
your
we?
face. One can be found in the room. When you are prepared, join me.
All right, Holmes.
He's already in the room. Show me the dead body. You can see the hand, like, right there.
Oh, poor devil.
Yes, there's something of the devil in this. However, I'm sure in a way you have not considered.
Yeah,
We
if
should
the
take our
if
leave
the
as
lighting
quietly as we
gets
can.
too much,
I
please
do
just let
hope
me know.
that Lestrade will follow my instructions to the letter. If we want to keep our advantage in this inquiry, no one can know that we have discovered the body.
Mustn't itch my eyeballs. That's not good. And then he runs off. This is a great bit of cinema. Fantastic,
It
5
seems to me
stars.
that we have gathered all of the key elements, Watson. However, before we retire, let's summarize our findings. The questions should be answered yes or no and justified by the
Okay.
evidence or testimony received during...
Okay, does Herman Grimble own the only... I have read all of these. No. Yes? Key. The only key was Mr. Grimble, yes. So, yes he does. Does Captain Lowry have anything to do with Bromsby Enterprises? Yes. Captain Lowry and the... There was a picture. So it's Bromsby in front of the abyss. So in that, this note, it mentions Caldicea Abyss. It's like, it's the bridge in the background. Can we say that Wyatt Collins, the nephew, is an honest person? No, I don't think. Which one was it? Was it the audience text? Yes, this one. This is what I was saying. He was charged for robbery. So, no, he's not an honest person. Who was it who had said? Was one of these? With bright red hair. So I'm thinking maybe he was the one who got the red hair on the moustache trimmers. I'm thinking maybe it was him. Here we go. Yes, he had the stealing the wine cellar. So no, he was not. Can Herman Grimble be Bromsby's heir? I'm pretty sure I read something. I think it was this one. Yes, it was this one. Okay. Was the man found at the old Fairfax Theatre from abroad? We found his passport, didn't we? Where is the passport? Is that still in my inventory? Oh, my bad.
A passport issued to a man named Johansson. Perfect.
Indicates departure from Calais, France to Portsmouth, England. Does that mean that he originated from France? I'm gonna say yes then. Although he could have gone to France previously, but we'll go with yes to begin with.
We must have made an error, Watson. Let's check our answers. The question should be answered yes or no and justified by the evidence or testimony.
I know. So what if we... So that one's definitely right. So the only key... Yes. Oh, I didn't even click an answer for that. Maybe that was the reason why.
It is simplicity itself, Watson.
There we go.
We've answered all the
That
questions.
was easy. You see, when you actually read the stuff, it then makes sense.
Good morning, Holmes. During this long night, I got little rest. I cannot forget the terrible face on
myself
my
a tropical
poor fellow we
beverage.
found last night. And I won't even mention those unfortunate men we encountered purely through bad luck.
You say bad luck, Watson. I think not. Lestrade will
I
have
think
something to
not.
say about this point when he arrives. Our dear Mrs. Hudson, she must surely have risen in the middle of the night to
Let me go
prepare
and
such
sort
a
that out.
feast. I presume that you have your notes, Lestrade. Good. Here are mine. You seem to be somewhat tired, my dear Lestrade. You must calm yourself.
Somewhat tired? Holmes, read it for yourself in the Morning Times. It speaks only of crisis, riots, and perhaps even revolution in the streets. The bank's in a panic, froze the entire assets of the Bromsby Company. Now Grimble's unable to pay his workers. They're leaving their work sites, marching in the streets, and even now breaking everything they see.
Good God!
My superiors inform me that in 3 days' time, Bromsby's largest suppliers threaten to stop all deliveries if a solution isn't found. It seems that the future of this city and even more depends on the resolution of this case, and I must admit I'm at a complete loss. My superiors are harassing me hourly. Every day brings some new find to bedevil me, like a corpse in the night or some other mystery that confuses this case even more. And with all of this, you want me to calm myself?
Watson, would you be so kind as to pour a cup of tea for Inspector Lestrade? You see, Lestrade, the dimensions of this case are merely a reflection of the larger faults of our fragile and complicated society. London can be viewed as a game of 4 million dominoes, which are placed one after another, just so. Should some event cause one domino to fall, then another domino shall surely fall as well, and so it will continue. To stop this chain reaction, there is only one alternative. You must remove the domino, and this reaction shall cease. I agree that the sudden spectacle of all of these falling dominoes is most disconcerting. This may lead one to make the reckless decision to remove any domino at hand to try and stop the tide of these events. But it is critical that we concentrate our efforts and reason on only one question. Which domino shall we take away? Or rather, which one are we obliged to take away due to its critical position in the chain of dominoes?
I know, Holmes. My superiors demand a guilty party, and they will have him, no later than the day after tomorrow. It matters little that I doubt his guilt. We discovered certain documents that offer proof that Grimble misappropriated funds for a personal enterprise while he was an associate in India. Sir
Knew
Bromsby
it.
had discovered these improprieties, which gives Grimble an excellent motive to seek Sir Bromsby's death. So I have two strong possibilities for the guilty man. But I lack definitive evidence that favours one or the other. My choice is now ruled solely by a number of important presumptions and will have two immediate consequences. One of these individuals will obtain ownership rights in the Bromsby Company, and the other will have the executioner's rope. Either way, Holmes, we've identified one of your attackers. If you need me, I'll be at Sherringford Hall tonight.
You have shaken him, Holmes.
Such was my intent. In such a complicated case, the police have their uses. I cannot bear if they start to lose their efficiency and reason. I'm going to get dressed while you study Lestrade's findings.
But hey, like, as soon as
I must read the documents
I
Holmes
put
gave
the
me.
light on, the whole camera changes, and now I have a really shiny forehead.